Good evening everybody and welcome back to F1 action here on FTRL. We are here at the home of the Belgian Grand Prix at Spa-Francorchamps. And we have got a little bit different action tonight. It is the it's the F2 format week, so one-shot qualifying and the cars are quickly out onto track. So no time for me to get everything set up. Instead we're going to go on board then as the cars take to the Kemmel Straight. We're on board with Alex Pixie, who's currently fastest of all. They head then down towards Lecum. And then continue to hold the lead. Scuba Steve though, and now Barcelona mixing it up. Exit Lecum heading down towards Bruxelles. Oh, Jarham's crashed. And Pagani as well. So two guys are going to be starting down the back of the grid then through the Jackie X corner. Barcelona then in the Red Bull. Currently fastest of all as they round Pouon. Oh, Mattman's now gone as well. Still the Red Bull. Looking like the car to beat here as he comes around the two right-handers onto the back straight. At Paul Ferrer corner. Now starts winding his way towards the ever-excited Blanchimont flat, of course, through here in the glorious sunshine. Now just the bus stop chicane to go. Can he hang on to pole position then? Tips it in. Out of the final corner. Oh, big twitch on the... Hellcat and Dutch Tricks also disqualifying Barcelona as well then. So we all went a little bit wrong at the very end there. So Scuba Steve takes pole position then. There we have it then, Red Bull on pole position. No, not pole position, sorry, his hands on pole position. Scuba Steve then taking pole position here at Spa. Tico joining him on the front row, simply Superman. Top two in the championship, second and third. With EVG Tom up in P4. Alex Pixie, the only other driver to set a time, whether he looks like he had a drama being 15 seconds down. And then the drivers who had their times invalidated: Hellcat, Dutch Tricks, Barcelona, Jarham, Mattman and Pagani. Now, the F2 format tonight then. So we've got a standard 50% race followed by a 25% sprint race to come afterwards with a reverse grid. So stay around. Plenty of racing action tonight. Very low on numbers again, unfortunately. A few more people have dropped out due to work. A couple of connection issues. So again, not great on the numbers tonight. But hopefully the action will still be frenetic and fantastic, as it usually is here on FTRL. The driver's then just prepping. And we wait the formation lap to begin. Alright, waiting for us to tick over. Here we go. So let's see who's on what. Side detail again. So pole position sitter Scuba Steve is on the soft tyre in the Haas then. One of our Div 2 contingent filling in tonight. Put himself on pole position then. So might he be mixing it with the big boys tonight then. Behind him there we've got the two title protagonists. Tico, the reigning champ in the Ferrari. He's on the medium tyres in P2. Simply Superman right behind him in the Williams, who's also on the medium tyres. P3, he shares the second row with EVG Tom. His teammate unfortunately is missing tonight due to some connection issues. Soft tyres on the Mercedes, and Alex Pixie starts P5. He's on the soft tyres as well. We've got Hellcat back with us this week. Good to have him back in the Aston Martin. He's starting on the soft tyre. Dutch Trick starts P7. He's on the medium tyres alongside his Barcelona in the Red Bull, who was on course for pole position until messing up the final chicane. He starts P8, he's on the mediums as well. Johan starts P9 in the second of the Aston Martins. He's on the medium tyre as well. Pagani in the second has on the soft tyre. Starts P10 and Matman P11 on the mediums. So very low on numbers tonight, unfortunately. So hopefully these guys will still provide us with some very good action. 22 laps then, before a 11-lap sprint race to come afterwards. So do stick around. Hopefully the numbers tomorrow will be better. We did 2. I think it is very much into that stage of now of the game cycle where people are just a little bit burned out with this game. They're carrying over a number of issues from previous games. Hopefully F1 22. We've started to see trailers for now, of course. We'll start to iron out some of these kinks. These drivers are making their way around Puon. I'll get the position change up, see who's going to beat the big boobers. And onto the grid we go. The cars then starting to form up on the grid. Anybody in the chat can just confirm you can hear me. I did, in fact. There we go. I can hear myself, so it's fine. Wunderbar. All right, cars on the grid. Let's get ready to go racing then. We've got 2, 3, 4 and 5 red lights. And the feature race here at Spa is go. It is a good start from pole. Head up towards La Source for the first time. Tico's got Simply Superman down the inside of him around La Source, but holds him off around the outside. EVG Tom and Alex Pixie changing places as they round the corner, but everybody seems to have made it through the first quarter okay. Into a line as we head up Eau Rouge for the first time. Scuba Steve still leads. Oh, he's in the wall. Oh no, the pole sitter is in the wall up Eau Rouge for the first time. And that hands the lead then to Tico. But it's as you were. Alex Pixie and Hellcat are side by side. Hellcat going down the outside of EVG Tom. EVG Tom. Oh, Alex Pixie on the grass. And into the wall in the background. So a couple of cars getting into strife then as we move around. We're now up the inside of Tom. Through Bruxelles. Gets the move done on the outside. Does he? Tom has to give it, but oh, Hellcat's gone deep. And Tom goes back through then. So battling over that third place on the podium. Well, the third. Oh! Dodge tricks trying to send it down the inside. The very last second backs out of it. I think he saw that was not on. Hellcat slightly held up, having run wide through the Jackie X corner. Dutch got a bit of a run, sent it into P1, and then realised at the last second that was not going to end nicely for the pair of them. Just managed to get his nose out of it. But it is the dream start then for Tico. Guts gets into the lead of the race early doors. Can he now start stretching his legs? Good evening, Zomwar, by the way. It's round the Blanchimont for the first time. I do apologise for the trash numbers. And hard on the brakes into the bus stop chicane for the first time then. Further back, Hellcat getting the move done on Tom. Is he? No, these two are still changing places. Tom's a little bit wide on exit. There's a sprint race to come, Lennon, so stick around, mate. Jump in the lobby for the sprint race afterwards if you want. I'll even let you start on pole, how about that? I'll go down the inside then through La Source. And they're side by side as they head down the hill. This is not going to end well, surely. It's Thompson on the left. I think he is. He's backed out of it. Oh, is that going across the... Hellcat has to take it to the runoff there. Tom's coming back at him in Dutch Truck, trying to find a way through as well. Oh, he's going to go 3 wide. Oh, big crash. And Tom ends up facing the wrong way. Dutch Truck's just stuck his nose in that gap between the two of them, and they will pinch together. Yellow flag in sector 1. Steve into the pits then to repair some damage. Somehow Hellcat survived that. Did Dutch Tricks? No, Dutch Tricks got wing damage from that, so now he's got a bit of a queue stacking up behind him. No worries, mate. He's buff. Make them gains, and so the AlphaTauri is wounded. Red Bull trying to get up the inside of him. And here comes the 3-1 again. There's more contact. The other Aston Martin goes around. Barcelona gets the move done finally. Oh, into the wall in the background. That's Alex Pixie. It's all kicking off already. Numerous people in strife already as the Pagani picks his way through to P5. Everybody just throwing themselves off the track ahead of him. He's made his way up from the back of the grid. He's now in the top 5. Drama already all over the track, all up and down the field. Together is your leader, sets the fastest lap of the race of 46.4 then, but still got 2 pursuers in the form of Simply Superman and Hellcat, both within DRS range, which is now activated. Into the pits comes Dutch Tricks, Batman and EVG Tom. And we're going to see a Titanic 3-way scrap then. Hellcat just about survived last time, cut the cord at the top of Radion. Superman are starting to pull in using the DRS as they break for Lecombe for the 3rd time. He's now right on the back of that Ferrari. Hellcat still very much in touch as well. Barcelona's is now P4 in the Red Bull. Big twitch there. God, the aggressive change of direction. Pagani going with him. You've got Johan who just had that spin. It was, that's wide. He was very unlucky there, to be honest. He got down the inside of Dutch Tricks, but had Barcelona on the outside as well. So obviously he had to pinch back in because he had the Red Bull in his outside, and I think that just pinched him into Johan, who was on the inside as they went through Campos. They touched, and unfortunately around went the Aston Martin on his way. They doesn't seem to have got any wing damage, thankfully, so just a little bit of lost time. Pixie now P7 has also had a drama. We saw him go up in the background into the wall on the exit of Campus. Who is that yellow flag for? Oh, it's Johan. Oh, he's had another spin, the same corner, on his own this time though. Spins it around, gets going the right way, and he's on his way. Then we've got the delayed Dutch Tricks, Matman, EVG Tom, and Scuba Steve. Pole sitter who went backwards into the wall at the top of the top of Eau Rouge. This time around then, the fastest lap of the race, traded by Tico and then Simply Superman. Immediately behind him then, just starting to gap Hellcat. Now he's out of DRS range, so it's just between these two then. But on to lap 4. Coming down the hill towards Eau Rouge once again. Climbing up and through Radion. Gap is half a second then, the DRS is about to pop open for the Williams though. Into the pits then comes Johan. The Williams is closing, but isn't close enough for a move then, so drops in just behind as they enter Lecombe for the 4th time. Hellcat there in the background just waiting to pick up the pieces. Still very much in touch, but on the alternate strategy, of course, he is on the soft tyre. 2 ahead of him are on the medium, so they're looking to go deep there as the Williams grass cutting. That's something they really sort out for the next game. Around Pouon, there you go. Stay away from that curve on the inside. That is a killer. Barcelona and Pagani still battling as well over P4 at the moment. Barcelona now putting a little bit of a gap into Pagani, but very much still in touch. Johan and Scuba Steve also... No, sorry, it's Scuba Steve and EVG Tom are close together. Big shame for Scuba Steve there, having got pole position, led them off, and then got to the top of Eau Rouge backwards. Very tricky corner, just too much. Oh, who's that going around? Oh, Johan again. He's had some drama at Lecombe this time. On his way again, though. Let's go pick up this lead battle once again, then still Simply Superman are right with the Ferrari. As they come down to La Source, gets to within 0.4 of a second. Dutch Tricks now taking the fastest lap further back. Simply Superman again just happy to sit in behind Tico for now. They come out of Lecombe heading down towards Bruxelles. Nicely, now there's a bit of a mist over the circuit here, but it's not uncommon with Spa, is it? So take off the curb there, back of the car. Oh, he's wide again. Oh, Johan has DNF'd. Oh no, it's all gone wrong, unfortunately, for Mr. Martin then. Now, I'm going to go board for a second because it's getting very misty suddenly. Now, with this Spa, there is always the threat of rain around here. Now, no rain falling at the moment, but it's definitely cloudy in the air. You can see the mist starting to form in the air a little bit there. Even dropping out of DRS range as they into the back straight this time around. He's just over a second out now. Hellcat further 2 behind. Can Simply Superman have a good run here through the chicane. I don't think he's close enough at the detection point. He's closer now, but Tika then has broken the DRS this time around then, so he'll need a good run down through the source. Lay on the brakes, tip in. He has this time got within that second bracket then, so if he can stay there up Eau Rouge, he'll have the DRS once again. That should pull him back on then, further back Scuba Steve and Tom exchanging places. Superman does have DRS again then because he's burned his battery up. He's trying to get back on terms, back to within half a second now then, so the gap is closed down again. Further back, ABG Tom, Scuba Steve battling into the final chicane. Has prevailed for the time being. They cross the line further back then, heading down towards La Source. Mercedes right on the back of the Haas then. Up Eau Rouge we go. Will be close enough for a move at the end of the Kemmel Straight? I think so. 2 tenths is the gap at the minute. Pops out immediately. Takes the racing line. Scuba Steve covers the inside, but with the DRS, the Mercedes flashes through and back into P9. Oh, Hellcat's gone. Oh no, on the enter the back straight then, and the VSC deployed. VSC is out. And a full safety car, in fact, now. Full safety car is out, and so it's too early for the race leaders to pit for the softs. Do they come in for the hards? The answer is no. Or Simply Superman is. So Tico stays out, Simply Superman pits. Definitely got down, and so it's probably good for the soft tyre runners because they can probably now pit for the mediums. But what does that mean for Simply Superman? Is he going to have to pit for the hard tyre? Those are soft tyres, aren't they? Going on. They are. He's gone onto the soft. Wow. That is very early for the soft tyre. It feels like it's early for the safe tyre. It is indeed. Bumps everything back up. So unfortunately both Aston Martins are out. So then on lap 7 of the race then, safety car is that was rain, wasn't it? It is, it's raining. It is spitting with rain, so rain is falling. That is maybe why Simply Superman has pitted for the soft tyre. So we have got rain falling at Spa. Of course we've got rain falling at Spa. So that's maybe why Tico has stayed out. And that's probably why Simply Superman has gone on to. Unlucky, mate. There is the there's the sprint race to come, so stick around. Get another chance to get a good result later on. Yeah, full damage is just a bit of a niggle. This on that and rear wing damage. I think people are fuming about. I mean, it's probably true. It does need to be there, but it just seems so easy to pick up floor damage. Where I don't know. Guess they haven't done enough racing on this year's game to really. So then, Simply Superman trying to burn some fuel off after behind the safety car at the moment. Hey, it's yeah. So I think this game is something you definitely need to be in a bit of a flow with, and even then, it just takes one piece of ridiculousness to get some damage and a bad result, unfortunately. So keep your head up, mate. There will be chances for strong results once again. So then, does Tico pit this time? He drops it as he enters the pit lane. Oh, he's in the wall. Tico hits the wall on pit entrance, and a goal, and again. Everybody's pitting again then, so Barcelona has looked at everybody's, I think, coming in for the intermediates here. Yeah, intermediates out for everybody. There he goes. So then, Tico will... Oh, he's got wing... Yeah, he's got wing damage. That's absolutely ruined Tico. Slapped the wall on the way in, got wing damage, and that's dropped him back into the pack. So, yeah, look at the track. The track is very wet. So that's got very wet very quickly. We'll catch back up then to the safety car, which is on the run down. Oh, Matman's gone to the medium tyre. That can't have been the right call. I think he's gone to the wrong tyre there. So I'm fully expecting Matman to make his way back into the pits at the end of this lap. I think he selected the wrong tyres there. He pushed him up the hill. So Barcelona now leads the race. So simply Superman's decision to pit, and he did. It's proven to be the wrong one. Although, Tico's decision to slap the wall on the pit entrance was probably even worse. So, high drama. Spa does that. Spa knows no bounds when it comes to the unexpected. Go behind the safety car. So that's within the good two. Podium prediction and replacing with Alex. Okay, fair enough. Well, at the minute, Barcelona and Pagani are in place. It's a question of can they hold Simply Superman, Dutch Tricks, Tom and Tico. Round then. Campus. So we've got in this lap then, so we're about to resume racing on a now very moist circuit, and Matman is definitely going to pit. He's on the wrong tyre. That's still me. Yeah, I think he's selected the wrong tyres as he's entered the pit lane, unfortunately. So Matman is going to have to box again. Barcelona then takes over, setting the pace. Those cars are making their way around then towards Blanchimont. Now, when to pull the trigger? Now, with it obviously being that tricky chicane at the end there, you'd imagine he'll probably wait till quite late on to pull the trigger. No, in fact, he's gone early. No, he's completely fluffed my prediction. And away he goes. Oh, he goes a little bit deep though into the chicane. That's going to compromise his exit. Simply Superman's going to be on him immediately. To the outside goes the Williams, then the Red Bull. Oh, it switches to the inside. And into the lead of the race goes Simply Superman. Set that up beautifully. Oh, big slide on exit though. Dutch has got Pagani at the restart, so up to third he goes. Dave suggesting Matt put the wets on, he's been listening. So into the pits goes Matman for the wet tyre. Oh, the Red Bull's gone wide and out at the top of the hill. He's going to put the AvaTauri on him. Around the outside goes Dutch Tricks. Dropping back in again, Pagani now under attack from AVG Tom. The Div 1 boys scything their way forwards here. Tico going through as well. Pagani letting go, it's not his fight. Alex Pixie and Scuba Steve battling. Meanwhile, Alex holding off the other Has for the time being. Oh, there's a bit of a wobble. Scuba Steve still trying to get down the outside. Alex just covering the inside line there. But battling between those two, then Pagani then just slipping to the back of this train. Letting the Div 1 boys scythe their way through. Simply Superman now leads. The race, of course, won the opening round at Imola. Dutch Tricks is in P2 and not got to win it this season. Could this be the one? He does like Spa. We know he's very good around here. So you can have some Titanic battles in the past with Tico, with CR7. So we know he's good around Spa-Francorchamps. Can he, though, do anything about the Williams at the minute? So it's all nicely tight. They head then towards Blanchimont. Oh, big wobble there from the AlphaTauri. So around Blanchimont, but he has closed in then on the race leader. Barcelona. Oh, Tico's just sent it on EVG Toe in the background. Runs deep and wide. Tom's going to come back at him on the exit of the corner. Get them positioned back, but they're still side by side as they run down towards La Source. Yellow flag in the background. Who is that? It is Scuba Steve at the final chicane, I think. Oh, Tico's going to usher Tom wide. Tom has to come back on then after the run-off strip. Oh, Scuba Steve's gone, unfortunately. And a safety car again. What has happened, or where has Scuba Steve ended up then? So that one's just coming around. Where has he ended up? Oh, he's tried to get into the pits, look, and it looks like he's hit the pit wall. So godsend for Batman. He'll then recatch the pack. It bunches everybody up again then, so... Second safety car deployed then, so where they're bringing out some chaos in the background. Not quite sure what happened to Scuba Steve there. Seems it's like confused about what's happened to him in the Discord, so... All this then means the field will bunch up once again. Now everybody's probably got the tyres to go to the end now, so probably don't need to stop. Get it, despite that early pit stop for the softs as the safety car came out. The first safety car came out. Getting the move done on Barcelona. Beautiful move into La Source as well. I think Barcelona went too early there. And what he did is obviously give the opportunity to make that mistake into the final chicane, which he did. Went a little bit deep. That obviously meant he compromised his exit to the second part. Allows Superman to just set that up, get a run down the outside, switch to the inside for the source, down the inside he went, and into the lead of the race. Very, very impressive move. What's happened there? Then Barcelona's got ahead of Dutch Trick somehow. What's happened there? There we go. They reversed themselves. Don't quite know what happened there. The safety car is out. Let me catch up to the Mercedes safety car this week. And uphill we go. So back behind the safety car for the second time. This time at retirement was Scuba Steve. What can we fill this gap with? Well, let's talk about what's coming up on FTRL for the rest of this week. Then back tomorrow, of course, here at Spa once again for Div 2 tomorrow. The battle going on between the man on screen, Barcelona, and Brutus Beer for the Season 19 Championship. Very much alive and kicking between those two. Barcelona having to, they had a solid run last time out. Meanwhile, Brutus Beer came a cropper late on, wing damage in the latter stages of the race at Portimao. We've seen him cede some points to Barcelona, so that one tightening up with 4 races to go. And then we have got, finally, a tester season, exhibition season for GT7 starting this Friday. It will not be broadcast, unfortunately, but there may be some POVs about kicking around, so hopefully soon we'll have lobbies quality enough to start the leagues up. So fingers crossed these next few weeks will be successful, and then we shall see whether or not we can get the league action up and running very, very soon. So looking forward to kicking that one off finally. Tico was having a bit of a slide there as they went through the campus corners. That man just about catching the back of the pack now. It looks like we're going to do at least one more lap now. It's definitely getting wetter. I think Matman might have made that call from Daft Chip there to Matman to pull the wet tyres on. Might have been inspired. Of course, this is now looking very, very wet. Now, oh, who was that going? EVG Tom's in. So Tom's pitting. He also got in. Alex is in as well, and so why not? Why not gamble? Wet tyres going on. Yep, wet tyres onto the Mercedes. More intermediates for the Red Bull. Just a minute, so did he have wing damage? Tom's gambled on the wet tyre. That man ahead of him's already on them. It does look wet now, doesn't it? It does look like it's probably wet enough for the wet tyres. Yeah, that's fine, mate. That's fine. Cars form back up again. Tom and Alex catching the back of the train. So, are we going to resume racing this time around then? Everybody is stacked up once again. I got a notification about this point on the track last time, and we're going to get it at this point on the track this time around as well. So, safety car will exit the track this time around, and we will resume racing. Simple Superman then will lead us off then. So, having seen Barcelona's restart, what does he do differently? Does he wait a little bit longer, go out of the final chicane? And that's obviously what I do. What I do is I go wide into the first part of the chicane, stay as far to the right hand side as I can do, straighten the car up and then just nail it, because the guy behind is obviously not going to be able to line up as well. Continuing much longer. Barcelona went pretty much out of Blanchimont. Yep, Williams making them wait a little bit longer. He's gone now. I think he's gone a little bit earlier, actually, than I thought he might do. Oh, he's on the grass. Oh, he almost lost it. He almost lost it at the restart. It's very wet. It's very wet. Cars sliding around in the background there. Dutch Trick struggling to get the power down as well. Wow, Simple Superman almost dropping it immediately there. Tico looking for a move for P3. Barcelona holds him off, though. But Tico's up the inside, trying to get the power down there, but Barcelona should have the momentum off the corner, but Tico's got better traction. And they're going to go side by side on the run down to Eau Rouge. Who's going to yield? It's going to have to be Barcelona. But Tico's gone a little bit deep. Penalty for Barcelona. So front two have eased away slightly there then. EVG Tom already had a map man then. So let's have a look at, watch the Mercedes man's progress now. I think he's on the right tyre. I think him and Matt are definitely on the right tyre. This track looks very, very wet now. And we've already seen how bad some of the guys on the inters have been slipping and sliding. Tico making instant move then, trying to know he has to chase down these front two if he wants to win this race. Led earlier on. Again, look, the car's driving on the blooming grass. So frustrating. On the curbs. Which is a little bit wide there around Pouon, but gets it turned in eventually. On his way, Tico closing in as well. Barcelona coming with them, then a bit of a gap back to Pagani. Tom's now trying to bridge that gap then, so can he do anything about the gap to Pagani? It's 1.4 seconds at the moment, so let's just see if the wet tyres are switching on. That gap's actually going up, so I don't know if the wet tyres are actually working as well as we thought they might do then. So into the bus stop chicane we go for the 13th time. Of course, no DRS now with it being this wet. Oh, Dutch is wide out the bus stop. Oh, in the background, Bossler going to the pits. He's got some damage there, must have done. Or is he going for wet tyres? Let's have a look. We'll see when he comes out on. Simply Superman is still leading this race then. Dutch, oh, he's on the curb. Car twitches. Barthelon's gone onto the wet tyre. Now Alex Pixie's gone past Matman, so Matman's actually gone backwards here. So are the wet tyres... Oh, Dutch has had a really good run up Eau Rouge there. Really good run. Simpson defends the inside. Dutch is going to have to go the long way around. Here he comes to the outside. They're going to go wheel to wheel into Lecombe, but the Williams is going to hold him off for now. Shuts the door very firmly in his face there as they round the chicane. But that was a signal of intent from Dutch Tricks. Oh, take a four-tyre drift out of Lecombe down towards Bruxelles. There is not much pressure any worse in FTRL than having this man behind. Oh, Dutch on the curb at Jackie's corner. Back end steps out of the line. Gathers it up though. To fight another day into Poo. On we go. Tico very much there now, so we've got 3 for the lead. Pagani just quietly got about his business in P4. EVG Tom now coming at him though. The gap is down to 1.2. So the gap was nearly 2 seconds. It's down to 1.2 now, so are the wet tyres coming to him? Alex Pixie and Matman still together as well, so Alex got ahead of Matman. The rain continuing to fall. Blanchimont we go into the bus stop. Dipstrix is closing again. Is he close enough for a move? Not this time. Oh, into the pits there comes the race leader. He's pitting. So what's going on here then? What is he going? Does he have damage or is he going for the wet tyre? Stay on board. Let's see. Alex Pixie's in as well. I think they're going for the wet tyre. Yes, there is. He is, yeah, it's just a wet tyre then, so it's getting wetter. So then, can the front two hang on? Dutch Tricks then takes the lead of the race, and I know he'll want to win this one bad. VG Tom's past Pagani, yeah, I think the wet tyres are starting to come into their own now, so... Question is, though, can they hang on for these final few laps? Is it going to get too wet for them? Pagani's just slipped back behind Tom. The gap between Tom and the top two is 5.7 seconds. So can they hang on? Oh, Dutch! Oh, Dutch Tricks having a huge moment there. It looks like it looks a little bit lethal. Let's have a look at the gap between Simply Superman and the front two. It's 16 seconds. We've got 7.5 laps to go. So I need to take about 2 seconds a lap out of them. Let's keep an eye on that gap. This goes on then. The two Dutch boys circulate at the front once again. It's old school FTRL now. And on to the back straight we go. Seems Superman very quickly catching Matman, who... See, Tom has put 1.7 seconds into Pagani already, so he's now pulling away. And he's also taken a big chunk of time. He's taken 1.2 seconds out of the front two. I think the wet tyres are the ones... Well, the wet tyres are definitely now the ones to be on. Can these two hang on? Though they've gambled on staying out. Let's see what they do. They're going to go around. They've committed to going around now. So it's now a question of can they hang on? That was 5.9 seconds. It's now 4.8. Tom's had a bit of a sloppy exit there, but on his way again. Check on the interval to the gap. Now the gap's down to 14 seconds. He's had the 2 seconds out of them. If he can keep that pace up, Simply Superman will be back with these two by the end of the race. Just gone past Matman into the source. Where's Matman? Oh, Matman's had a moment by the look of it. Oh, he's got some wing damage as well, so I think Matt's dropped on his own there, which means that Simply Superman didn't need to overtake him. And that is now 6 seconds of clear track as he tries to chase down Pagani. Another one on the intermediate tyre Barcelona going through as well. The wounded McLaren. The other Red Bull P8 still going. Maybe second from AVG Tom out of the front two. We're just tiptoeing their way around as best they can do. But the Mercedes, there is the Mercedes, there he is. He is closing. And he's significantly nearer. He's 8 seconds nearer than Simply Superman. Yeah, Matt has damage, unfortunately. So he'll be needing the pit again. 3.6 seconds. He's had a bit of a run there through the through campus. Look at the front two again, see how they're getting on. Oh, it looks very, very wet now, doesn't it? Definitely looks too. Oh, yellow flag. Who is that? I think it was Matman. So that's then another drama. He goes wide there, coming up Blanchimont. Doesn't want to be on the curb. It's dangerous. And Simply Superman, who was 6 seconds behind Pagani, he's now 3.3. So he is absolutely flying onto the back of the Haas. So look at the lap times, then 12 seconds down on his best time. Tom behind's only 10 seconds down. And Simply Superman, what's he doing lap time wise compared to his best? 10 seconds as well, so he's taking the 2 seconds he needs. He's getting those 2 seconds a lap. He's going to be right with him at the end then. So it really depends on how the track evolves now, whether these two can just keep any mistakes out of the way. Got back to third, he's now 3 seconds. So he's coming, Simply Superman's almost on Pagani already. There is the Haas going up Eau Rouge. Through ready on he goes. And Tico right onto the back of Dutch Tricks then. Matman's made it back to the pit lane. Oh, Dutch again. Wow, huge snap. So he comes out of Brazil. So he goes on the curb. You don't want to be out there. Look at that. That's now 2.4 seconds back to EVG Tom. He's getting closer. Pagani's got the Williams on him. No way through there. But you imagine he's going to have more grip coming out of the Jackie X corner on the run out to Pouon. Is he? Goes to the inside. Pagani should just let him go here. He does indeed. Yet knows that's not his fight. Pagani is ever the gentleman on track when he needs to beat Simply Superman out on the curbs. That's brave. Gets away with the gap now. EVG Tom is nearly with the front two. It's down. It's under 2 seconds. He is now crawling his way up there. There he is. 1.7 seconds. 1.6 seconds. The Dutch boys are hanging on, but could EVG Tom be on for the victory here? That'll be his first Div 1 victory if he can, I believe. What are these two going to do? They've committed to staying out now, haven't they? So they're going to have to stay out. Oh, Dutch again. Huge slow trying to get the power down. Gaps out to 1.5. EVG Tom is there, 1.3. He's nearly there. He is nearly there. 4 laps to go. It's a second. It's less than a second. EVG Tom is there. EVG Tom is with the front two. He's on the right tyre. I've seen Dutch and Tico just snapping oversteer everywhere, trying to get the power down. Look how wet it is. All over the track. On board with Dutch as he tips into Lacombe. Oh, again. Back and trying to step away. AlphaTauri looking at handball. Tico's wide over the curbs. That's brave in these conditions. But now Tom is right on the back of Tico. How can he find his way through? The question is, he's going to have to do it out of the corner. That's where he's going to have the better traction. Oh, Tico's wide. This definitely helps Dutch Tricks because now Tico's attention is now focused on the Mercedes behind him. Top running all the way to the edge of the curb at Pouon. That's a brave. I mean, he's obviously got the confidence to be able to get out there, but these conditions, that is very brave sliding. All 3 of them there through campus. Can he find a way through then? Gap behind the Simple Superman, 7 seconds. To Blanchimont we go. Oh, Tom having a drift that time. He's just lost a little bit of touch. Tico's in fact got closer again to Dutch Tricks. Does he? He can see what's coming behind him. Maybe he fancies trying to make a move for the lead. See if he can use Dutch to hold up Tom. But Tom, you can see Dutch is struggling. That's where they're struggling the most, trying to get the power down out of the first chicane. Tico's got to run, but not close enough. Into La Source we go. Tom's still very much with them then. Here we go again. 7 tenths of a second covering your top 3 now. He's right back on them. Hoffler's gone past Pagani. Over the top of the hill, Tom's had a good run. He might have a chance here. He might have a chance here on Tico. Into the slipstream he goes. Can he get close enough into Lacombe? He's going to go for it. Pops out, pops back in again. Tico's got closer to Dutch. So I think they're the slipstream from Dutch. Is what saved Tico. Because Tom had a really good run there out of Radion. Oh, Tico's wide over that curve again. Against compromising. He's had to go a little bit defensive there. Tom's now starting to look for alternate ways. Tico's gone a bit wide there. Tom's trying to loop around the outside. Oh, Tico, big slide. Did it right in front of the Mercedes and no way through again. Tico's on that curb on the exit of Jack Hicks' corner. Don't want to be on that curb, Tico. It's not going to be grippy at all. Tom is definitely the quicker car. Look at the gap now. It's 4.2 seconds behind. Where is the Williams? There's the Williams in the background. We'll focus on this battle for the lead. And Tom trying to find his way through. The Williams of Simply Superman is closing in ever quicker. Who's gone off his map man at La Source. Onto the back straight we go again then. Williams closing in again. Mercedes had a good launch there onto the back straight. Can he find a way through though? I think he needs a mistake to just release him to go after Dutch. You can see he's quicker. Tico and Dutch are last of the late breakers. Again, let's look at the... Oh, Tico this time with the slide. Oh, Dutch is getting the slide as well. There's the Williams. He's getting ever closer. It's 3 seconds now. 3 to go. Maybe you don't thought about a move. Tico covered the inside then. Just trying to set it up around the outside. Then going to try to go for the cutback. Get the momentum down the hill. He's had a good run off the corner. He's going for the inside. Oh, Tico just eases over. Curb then. I think Tico just saw Tom coming, maybe just able to get over. Don't think Tom will be very happy with that though. So then 2.5 laps to go. Can he find his way through? Dutch is doing a brilliant job. So is Tico on those intermediate tyres. Clearly these conditions are not suitable for the Inters. They are so much slower, but placing their cars perfectly. And these boys can drive again. Tom's trying to go around the outside of Brussels. Thinks I've had a move up the inside into Jack Hicks' corner. Tico's gone defensive. So the Superman is there now. It's a second. So he's back in this battle. He's caught up again. He's quicker than I thought as well. A little bit. It was right on the cusp of accessibility because Tom almost had an overlap, but well done for Tom for realising what was happening, backing out of it. But now he's got to worry because that Williams is there. It's 4 for the lead again. Still Barcelona P5. Pagani still on those intermediates P6. Got 13 seconds back to Alex, who's on the wets in P7. Matman is P8. But we'll focus on this battle for the lead. So sorry to the others. We appreciate you still being out there. But this is where the action is. And Tom then trying to find a way through. Now he's got to worry about the Williams as well. So he's had a couple of laps to attack these two. Not been able to find an opening so far. Dutch is a little bit wide again. Trying to get the power down. The Superman's there now as well. Tom's had a good run again. Is he going to send it into the source this time? Tico again covers. Oh, he tags him. Oh, they come together and off they go. They're wide at the source. And it's simply Superman takes P2. Oh, Tom gets a penalty for track limits. Oh, no. It was a late decision to switch back. He just tagged the tyre, got all kinds of crossed up. Couldn't get the car stopped into the source, ran both him and Tico wide. Oh, it's a big shame for Tom. But that's exactly what Simply Superman needed. He's now got 2 laps to attack for the lead. Against the car on the intermediates, which is struggling. Oh, he's had Tico behind him, who was in a similar condition. Now he's got a car on the wet tyre. Oh, dodge again. Huge slide there as he tries to get over to the right-hand side of the track. Out of Brazil. So this, again, when he had the grass, it infuriates me so much. Has Tom got damage? Yeah, we'll do, mate, we'll do. Can Simply Superman then pick his moment on the penultimate lap of the race? Then he's not going to have many chances at this one, but he's got the better tyres. We've seen Dutch just having moments at the final chicane out of Brussels corner. Can he get the power down to the back straight? Williams is right on him. It'll be difficult to find a way through. He's got the slipstream though. Just needs to wait for his moment. Here we go then, into Blanchimont we go. Can he stay close to the front, move into the final chicane? Thinks about it, thinks better of it. Does just go deep a little bit. He's going to compromise his exit. He needs to get the car straightened up. Get the power down. Here we go for the lead. He's got the traction at the final corner and into the lead of the race. Simply Superman takes the lead back at the start of the final lap. Oh, it's been a great battle, mate. It's been a great battle. Oh, Dutch power sliding out the final corner. Tico's lost the place to Barcelona. Has he got damage from that incident? Oh no, he's still got the win. Don't know. Barcelona's caught up. EVG Tom's lost 5 seconds to the front two. But despite a resolute effort, Dutch Tricks' defences have been breached and Simply Superman has got all the way back to the lead. Yeah, it's been switched over. Simply Superman pitted 6 laps ago from the lead of the race off the intermediate tyre. And he's caught back up again. EVG Tom got there. Oh, it was a great battle as well. He went for a move on Tico into the source, just clipped the back tyre, got all sorts of crossed up though. Down the inside of Tico, took them both off the circuit. And unfortunately opened the door for Simply Superman, who's then managed to find his way past Dutch Tricks. Great recovery drive. I say recovery drive there. The strategy's worked out brilliantly. He was either tiptoe around on the intermediate tyres, or in this case, find your way through on the wets. Now he's just got half a lap to navigate into the... Oh, that yellow flag further back. It's always Barcelona, I think. Oh, Barcelona's lost his front wing. He's lost it out of Pouon. Struggling around. Tico coming up the inside then on those intermediate tyres. There's a bit of a moment there, but Barcelona lets him go. Through Blanchimont then for the final time into the braking zone for the chicane. And Simply Superman, round of applause to the Williams man. That is a absolutely stunning drive out of the final corner. He wins the Belgian Grand Prix. Dutch Tricks, a really good effort from him to stay out there on those intermediate turns. P2 is his reward. EVG Tom is going to get a podium, but it's not the step that he wanted. Excuse me. Just P3. He'll be kicking himself there. That win was tantalisingly close. Tico will salvage P4. Barcelona with no front wing on will get P5 on the track, but I think Pagani just too far back. So he'll be P6 then. Alex Pixie going to go in P7. And that man. Going then on to the back straight. Yeah, I don't know. I will message with him. And out of the final corner comes Batman, crosses the line. And here's the final finisher. And there we go, then so Simply Superman victorious in the feature race. Dutch Tricks gets P2, DVG Tom P3, but what could have been for the Mercedes man. The final classifications then. Pagani saying Inter's not fun. Inter's not fun on a wet track. Doesn't look like it at all. And so Superman then gets the victory. Dutch Trick second. EVG Tom Tico P4. Barcelona P5. Pagani P6. Alex Pixie P7. Matman is P8. Scuba Steve, Hellcat, and Johan the retirements. One unfortunately. So we have got the sprint race to come up. Reverse grid. I just want to advance, please. Apparently I've got to wait. So do bear with us. And we will get going for the sprint race, reverse grid race then. So that will put Mattman on pole. Oh no, I wouldn't have put Lennon on pole because I said he'd get that pole. There we go then. Lennon on pole with Mattman alongside him. Right, so what I need to do now is invite Mr. Chip of Daft. One thing I really hope they add to play PS5 soon is the availability of groups or like lists, because it's very annoying. Right, so let me go into settings, bacon structure, qualifying off, system launch short, medium, starting grid, custom grid editor. So let's let that get in. Median to 12, yeah, he's right. I've always been Lennon, Mattman alongside him. Alex Pixie third. Then it was Pagani. Then on Barcelona. And then Tico. And then Tom, and then Dutch, and then Superman. If you hadn't crashed out, mate, you could have had it. And then on that, couple of changes, right? So we are good to go. So now we've got. No, you're right there, mate. So, 11 laps then of fun ahead of us this time with the reverse grid race. Super, and there was some drive from him in that one to come back, having made that pit stop there in just, what was it, seven laps. Yeah, outstanding effort from him to close that gap up. 7-8 laps was, I can't remember what it actually was, but yeah, made the difference. I think that. And once again, we are greeted then by Beautiful sunshine. I think it was a crazy dive. I think he just slightly misjudged, obviously, his better braking and just clipped you. And then there was not a lot he could do because he was very sideways for one moment there. So I don't think it wasn't a dive as such. He just clipped the back of your rear tyre and got all sorts of out of shape, and then couldn't correct it in time to make the corner. So it's one of those things. Crazy things happen when you want to go for a victory. So not that I'd know, because I've never been in contention for a victory. That's a lie, actually. I've been in contention for one victory, and Zumpy stole it from me. You bastard. Season 13, Austria, the reverse grid race. Similar conditions to that race, actually. It was a wet race. Just couldn't hold him off. But I took my P2. We just wait then for everybody to get ready. Hopefully everybody's ready to put their setups on. And will we have more rain to factor into this race, I wonder? Well, we shall see in approximately 15 seconds' time. There we go then, and having joined us late, Lennon is on pole position for this one then, that man alongside him. Alex Pixie has got the data up, let's have a look who's on what. So there we go, so soft for the front five as you expect then, so Lennon, Matman, Alex Pixie third, Pagani fourth, Barcelona fifth, all starting on the soft tyre. They've gone aggressive early on, the Div 1 boys, as expected. All on the mediums then, Tico P6, EVG Tom P7, Dutch Tricks P8, Simply Superman P9, all start on the medium tyre. Scuba Steve, pole sitter for the main race, got to about this point, and then was backwards in that wall. In the first one, he starts P10 on the soft tyre. Hellcat, who was running a nice solid P3, until he had a drama of his own. On the back straight, I think it was. He then starts P11, he's on the soft tyre. Daft Chip, then a late addition to this one. He starts P12, he's on the medium tyres, and so this is about to be a all-out bonanza. Short race, so you imagine people will favour the soft tyre as long as they can do. Imagine the medium tyre runners will get off of their tyre as quick as you can. Yeah, suggesting lap 6, so maybe just after halfway. Oh no. That's not a good sign, is it? Well, fingers crossed, mate. I know, mate. I know. Safe. Good evening, by the way. Yes, a lot of absentees, a few dropouts last minute. We're doing a F2 format race, so you've just missed the feature race. In fact, you should probably go back and watch that because it was a cracking end. Yeah, so we're doing an F2 format. So we've just had the feature race. Now this is a sprint race with a reverse grid. So that is why it's just 11 laps. But 11 laps of chaos, no doubt, because it's Spa and FTRL. As you well know, Spa does crazy things, and we've just seen a dry to wet race, so with a dramatic ending. So yeah, please do go back and watch that. You will not be disappointed by the end of that race. It's making their way then around the bus stop chicane, and we're about to kick off the sprint race. Cars forming up on the grid. Lennon, Matman, Alex Pixie, Pagani, Barcelona, Tico, EVG Tom, Dutch Tricks, Simply Superman, Scuba Steve, Hellcat and Daft Chip are your running orders. Death incoming at Eau Rouge is the Pagani message. Confidence brewing from amongst the drivers there. Pagani saying he can't wait to be backwards to Eau Rouge, and Lennon says he can't wait to go backwards either. So let's see who wins that race then. Why are we so far away? There we go. We've got 4 or 5 red lights. The sprint race for Div 1 here at Belgium is go. He's made a good start. Everybody seems to have made it about equal start. The red ball pops out then, so it's Alex Pixie's made a really good start there. Passes Matman on the run down to La Source. Gets up into P2. Well, the Haz is there running a little bit wide on the exit of La Source, but everybody just about making it through again. EVG Thomas had a poor start, and Lennon's had a big moment there. Alex Pixie almost into the back of him, up Eau Rouge. Everybody seems to have got through this time. We are all through here then for the lead. Red Bull on the right, Alfa Romeo on the left. Who's going to break latest into Lacombe? It's going to be about equal. Lennon holds on for now. Barcelo's up to third already. He's had a really good start. He's up 2. Tico up 1. Mattman's down 4. Oh, Daft Chip's on the grass in the background. He saved it though. A really good job there. Daft Chip holding on to that one. That looked for all the world he was going into the wall. Mercedes there's had the slow start. Tom's down 4. Goes wing intact though, but bullied into turn 1. Scuba Steve's up 3. Oh, what's that going on there? Red Bull. That's Barcelona running wide. Pagani getting in the middle of it. And Tico trying to make advantage as well. So what's up with Barcelona there? Was he on the attack of his teammate? He's just lost out then, so losing out a couple of places. Lennon, meanwhile, has checked out the front 1.7 seconds then, so Lennon off and running, despite the potential risk his setup hasn't loaded. Dutch Tricks not making great progress. He's down 1, in fact. Alka going past Scuba Steve. Oh, no, the side by side. Oh, my God, that's going to... Oh, where's the Ferrari? The McLaren gone. Oh, it's chaos in the pack. And the Red Bull is facing the wrong way at the final quarter. Absolute chaos in the pack here then. So the Superman making a move on EVG Tom. Or trying to. They're now side by side on the run down towards Eau Rouge. The Mercedes chops back ahead. Mattman looks like he might have some wing damage. He does. So Mattman's got some damage from that. Barcelona on his way on the medium tyre. So Alex Pixie's hanging on to P2. Going hanging on to P3. Tico is there with them. Alcat's made his way through to P5, so he's had a good start. Again. Dutch Tricks now on to P6, so he's made a bit of progress. It's into Superman. Chip in there as well, and we had that drama on the opening lap. That man again missed a wing damage, unfortunately. Not sure who it was. One of the McLarens came absolutely steamy into the bus stop there. I think he hit the side of the Red Bull. And there's a drop back as a result. Has he got any floor damage from that? Because he went quite badly to the side of him, from what I could see. But sure, no, Lennon leading, but the gap coming down now. It's down to just over a second. The pack behind have got themselves in order. Red Bull leading the chase. Alex Pixie with Pagani. Tico with them as well. And we've got Hellcat with Dutch Tricks a little bit further behind. Scuba Steve eyeing up a move then on the AlphaTauri. In fact, the AlphaTauri lets him go. So Hans goes through. Yeah, I thought he was a weird on there. Clearly on the wrong line. Didn't fancy it. Hellcat takes the fastest lap away. So the best of Martin man's travelling. And he's onto the back of that pack then for the lead. So Lennon's advantage has been short-lived. Then they've reeled him in. Everybody in DRS range as we head into the first DRS zone on the first lap that is activated. Mattman into the pits then. With that wing damage. Here we go then. He's going to be looking to remove. Lennon going defensive. Alex Pixie looking to the outside. These two went wheel to wheel on lap 1. This time, however, the Red Bull makes a stick. Around the outside into Lecombe. Great drive from Alex. Lennon trying to fight back around the outside. Exit Lecombe, he's up on the curb. Oh, look at the run he's got off the curb there. Lennon retakes the lead then into Purcell. Alex still in the inside then. Lennon trying to hang on around the outside. They're still side by side into the Jackie X corner. Great side by side action between these two. Out on the curb. Still side by side on the run out to P1 then. Somebody's going to have to back out of this one, surely. No, they're still going to stick it side by side. Alex gets his score a little bit wide. Pagani's up the inside. And Alex loses out, but it's still on the inside of Pagani into Campus. Oh, it's 2 by 2 because Hellcat's now in this battle as well. He's now side by side with Tico. Pagani ahead of Alex. Oh, Hellcat to the back of Alex Pixie there. And he gets ahead of Tico though, so Hellcat up into 4th. Lennon's trying to run away again. He's got that side by side for half a lap there. Brilliant driving between Alex and then Lennon, and then Alex and Pagani. And then Hellcat and Tico as well. Down the outside, Hellcat's... Oh, what a braking capacity there. Hellcat, what a move that was. Tico's peeled off into the pit lane then, so also in comes Dutch Tricks. Going for the soft tyre early. Anybody else going to take that gamble? Simply Superman stayed out. Alcalin up to third, so really good move there around the outside of Alex Pixie into the bus, but they're brilliant manoeuvre. Soft tyres then onto Tico and Dutch's cars. They're now going to have some clear track though as well, so they could be rapid. Here comes Pagani for the lead on Lennon. These two have done it before many times. Through he goes. Hellcat's going to come steaming in as well behind him. Oh, he spun off. No, it's all gone wrong for the Aston Martin. Oh, no. Side-by-side contact into Lecou, and unfortunately the Aston Martin's the lucky one that gets spat out the other side. Oh, what a shame. He's had a really good run up to that point again. So then Pagani leading now. Lennon second. Alex Pixie still third. Scuba Steve has called up them from the back of the pack. The Hasman. The other flag further back, I think it was just the Aston Martin getting going against Super Superman on the back of this pack then. Still out on those medium tyres. Now, might he be thinking, get onto the soft tyres, get a bit of clear track, and try and undercut them all. So you can see him only being held up by this pack. All in a very big DRS train as well, so it's going to be very difficult to make an overtake. IP does exactly that, and so here comes the Williams man. Mind the wall. Yep, hold up. EVG Tom in as well. And releases, I say releases, it excuse me. Relieves some of the pressure on the front two. Pagani goes a little bit deep into turn one. Hellcat into the pits as well, so he's made it back then. Big shame for him. It's Lennon coming back at Pagani. He's had a good run up Eau Rouge to the inside. I'll have the DRS as well. Scuba Steve and Alex Pixie closing as well. Pagani now a bit of a sitting duck here. Alex Pixie's gone to the outside again. Lennon comes back across. Alex Pixie gets the move done. Another great move around the outside there. So that a lap or two a go on Lennon. This time it does it on Pagani. So Pagani goes from first to third. Wide out of Lecou. Scuba Steve getting a penalty though for going even wider. So the Haas drivers now together, third and fourth. So Lennon, despite potentially not having a setup, is very much in this one. Still leads the race then, pulling away again. Pagani is looking for a move on Alex Pixie. Onto the back straight, they're still going to go side by side here. Oh, we don't want to go side by side with Blanchimont. Alex cuts across. Back into the racing line just ahead of the Haas. As they come to the break as they fall the chicane. Everybody getting it stopped. Pagani peels off into the pit lane, so he's decided to try and... Oh dear, that's a very lethal potentials there. Yellow flag somewhere. Who was that? Possibly Barcelona. Lost a place. Have to chip it into the pits now as well. So Lennon leads, half a second up on Alex Pixie, Scuba Steve. So we've got 3 for the lead at the moment. I think Lennon might have enough for Alex to the inside. And they're going to go wheel to wheel into Lecou. Oh, they've touched it around, goes the Red Bull. Oh, and the Scuba Steve has nowhere to go. The Cobb didn't ghost. And Lennon's escape act continues. It was a late move there. And they just banged wheels, and unfortunately Red Bull's gone around. It was a big shame. Alex had a really good run. That was a good battle. It's now split up then, so Lennon's lead is back up to 2.4 seconds. However you feel that the likes of Tico, Dutch, Simply Superman, who are now flying further back, as Alex Pixie loses out to Tico, who's on fresh soft tyres, who made his stop already. Back into the top three then goes the Ferrari. Dutch Tricks a couple of seconds behind him. The Williams giving chase as well in sixth at the moment. EVG Tom P7. Pagani, who's just pitted, is now come out just behind them, so they've been undercut. It does look like the way to go. Barcelona Matman doing the Div 2 battle. Helcott closing in and having made his stop. Big shame for him. The spin out race leaders are in. And that will hand the lead over then to the Ferrari for the first time in this race. So all those soft tyre runners now making their stop. Hey, you're doing a great job, mate. It's not a Wreckfest style bus so far, so great job. He's going to come out then, or is he going to come out right with Pagani again? Pagani, they should have the momentum out of La Source, or does he? He's going to go wheel to wheel up Eau Rouge, are they? That's brave luck. Pagani, Pagani gets the move done. Then dropping him right behind then, so they're resuming their battle straight into the slipstream. DRS will open on the Alfa Romeo. No, he didn't get it, surprisingly. They're still side by side then into Lacombe. And Lennon getting back into the P5 then, so the Div 1 runners currently running 1, 2, 3, 4. TK leading by 2.4 seconds then. He cut through a lot of the pack early on. Now Dutch Tricks has got that Williams stalking him again. This time the conditions are much drier. But Simply Superman has got to within 9/10 of a second now, so look how tight line he came off Lapu on there with. I bet I lost him a bit of time there, a little bit. Too tight, if anything. So teeting around the DRS detection line at the moment. The minute he's on it, so TVG Tom in P4. Hellcat's got a warning further back. He's gone past Matman then, so Barcelona has dispatched of Matman. Hellcat's through. Matman has just pitted. So can Hellcat close down on Barcelona? So the big battle at the minute is this one. However, Simply Superman is very much now on the case of Dutch Tricks, and so he's in the DRS zone into La Source. What about this one further back? Pagani happy to sit in behind for now. Simply Superman then right into the wheel tracks of that AlphaTauri. Up on the source, up Eau Rouge, through ready onto the Kemmel Straight. Dutch Tricks goes defensive. The Williams, however, will just blast past on the outside. Into P2 then. It's a good move then. Further back, Lennon on the left, Pagani on the right. And Pagani takes back P5 then. Monsters the curve then as they enter Lacombe. So one bus, as Lennon just called it. Got a yellow flag. Oh, Alex Pixie's gone, unfortunately, Lacombe. And a VSC deployed. So that will nullify all the battles. Full safety car deployed. Now. I'll put the map man in so we can see what's happened to Alex. It looks like he's possibly lost it on the way through. Let's see where the Red Bull is. On the outside on the left there, so whether he's got on the curb on the right hand side going through the corner, spat him off into the wall. Unfortunately, Alex Pixie's night is over. Now, one person who didn't want to see that would be this man, because he's now got the stack up behind. Now, what do Pagani and Lennon do here? Tom's pitting for fresh tyres. Yeah, they're all going to come back in for the soft tyre here, aren't they? Daftchip's already on the soft tyre, so he'll be go through. EG Tom on his way. So Daftchip up to P4. Scuba Steve decided to go through then, so I thought he might go for fresh tyres, but he's sticking with the mediums. He's going to take some track position. EG Tom probably didn't want to see that because he's now going to come up P6. Lost a couple of places. Now, the car ahead of him is on the medium tyre, so he'll have a tyre advantage over the Haas. The car in fourth. Oh. Oh, there we go then. So Alex Pearce is taking you stationary with wing damage after the collision, and then his wing and wheel just fell off. Love that from you, Codemasters. Love that from you. Lucky mate. It was a good battle for the lead there. You and Lennon. So the Ferrari then has caught the safety car on lap 9 of 11. So you may get a one-lap sprint at the end here. That man in the pits for fresh tyres as well. Hellcat's also gone for fresh rubber. Oh, money, money, da, 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 da. So we are going to have a very quick sprint, and so unless Matman can quickly catch up, because Hellcat and Barcelona are also playing catch up. Matman's just going up over Rouge at the minute. Barcelona and Hellcat are coming through Jackie X corner. They're not hanging around. Two-one, mate. 2-1. Sadio Mane. Ooh, safety car in this lap. So I'm going to go racing immediately. So Tico then will take over now at the point here, which means we get 2 laps of racing action. Can he hold up? So we've seen 2 different strategies so far for restarts. Barcelona's didn't really work out for him. Simply Superman's nearly cost him because he nearly dropped it on the outside of the final chicane. Thankfully gathered it up and went on to win the race. So what can Tico do then? So he's let the safety car go early. The safety car's now back in the pit lane, so he can now pull the trigger as and when he sees fit. So when will he go? Not yet, not yet, not yet. Matman has just arrived on the back of the pack, so ideal timing. Tico then coasting into the final chicane. He's going to try the same thing that Simply Superman did. Yeah, go for that really wide line look and then just get the power down. No, he's going to make them wait. Oh, wow. Really late start then. Away we go now. Simply Superman under attack from Dutch Tricks on the run into turn 1. Dutch Tricks has gone down the inside. Simply Superman's going to run around the outside, is he? Oh, he's gone a little bit wide into the curb. Daft Chip attacking as well. The 3 wide coming out of the source. That's brave. Daft Chip drops back in again. Simply Superman side by side with Dutch Tricks heading into a Rouge. Who's going to yield? The answer is neither. Oh, Dutch gets escorted wide. Oh, they're banging wheels down the Kemmel Straight. Careful, boys, careful. Oh, still banging wheels. It's battle for P2. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. More contact. Over the track goes the Williams. Back on into P3 then. Oh, wow. Daft Chip now on the attack for P3. Down the inside he goes. Superman's going to have to run the outside. Who's that? The inside of Scuba Steve as well. So the Williams on the back foot. Dirty tyres for a couple of corners. Here comes EVG Tom. So he needs to regroup. We get a flag further back. Who's that? Oh, it's Hellcat. Unfortunately, Hellcat now. He had such good pace all evening, and has just had a couple of silly errors, spins, and unfortunately, just cost him strong results. Tico leads then by 1.1 seconds. Then Daft Chip trying to give chase. Scuba Steve right on the back of the McLaren as well, though. There's a podium at stake here. EVG Tom was storming in there, the braking zone. Wow. The Scuba Steve departing on the medium tyre. Doing a really good job so far. Simply Superman has regrouped. EVG Tom going around the outside of Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve getting his elbows out though. Daft Chip trying to attack Dutch Tricks. Meanwhile, we're on to the final lap of this. Oh, side by side down the hill. Who's going to yield here? EVG Tom's got the inside for Eau Rouge. They go side by side as well. Oh, contact! Oh, it's the wall! And out of the race they go. Neither driver wanted to yield. Daft Chip attacking Dutch Tricks. Until there's contact with the back of the car. So Superman's got... Oh, no! Contact between Barcelona and Scuba Steve. Looked like he went deep into the into Lacombe. And then Barcelona just clips him as he tried to go around the outside, spins him around. Oh, and that's Matt spinning off out of P1. Keeps it out of the wall just about. Simply Superman's going to come through, then pick him off. But up front, Tico has just left all the chaos going off behind him and run away at the front. Into the final chicane he comes on the final lap. And Tico will win the reverse grid sprint race. Dutch Tricks will get P2. And Daft Chip gets a podium P3, holds off Barcelona. Lennon gets home for P5. Simply Superman so unlucky there. Wheel banging with Dutch Tricks first and foremost. And contact with Barcelona, but he does jump Lennon in the end. That man gets P7 after the late spin. Pagani gets P8. And Hellcat. Barcelona overrated. Oh, 100%, mate. 100%. Fortunately, we've got a Aston Martin with no front wing, who is making his way around. If you want it removed, mate, let us know. Send it in. Stupid game. So, out of the final corner then comes the Aston Martin. He's going to do some donuts, is he? No, he's just going to spin it to the wall. It was a nice attempt at a donut. There we go. That's the one. Or he's going to reverse over the line. Yes, we are. There we go. And over the line it goes with the Aston Martin. And he is the final finisher. Yes. Yes, Daft Chip then gets driver of the day for that one. Coming from the back of the grid. Takes a podium. So good job. Tico, though, is the victor for the sprint race. Dutch Tricks joins him. Second podium of the night, but second place. Ugh, it's easy for me to not say, apparently. Second place of the night for the AlphaTauri man, and Daft Chip rocks up and snatches a podium as well. So that is the end then of the coverage for this evening. Well, champagne is flowing. We'll just run down the pending classifications because it sounds like there's some unhappy folks in the chat then. So finishing order is Tico from Dutch and Daft Chip are your podium. Fastest lap going to Tico as well. Barcelona P4, Simply Superman recovered to P5. Then it gets P6, Matman P7, Pagani P8 and Hellcat the final finisher in P9. Retirement Scuba Steve and Tom locked together at the top of Eau Rouge. Radion into the wall they went, and Alex Pixie spinning off into the wall at Lacombe as well. Low numbers, but plenty of action tonight. Once again, FTRL doesn't do boring. Brilliant earlier race as well, so we thoroughly enjoyed that battle for the lead in that first race. And that ends the coverage for this evening. Thank you very much for everybody who has tuned into the stream. If you can give that a like before you go, if you haven't already, that is much appreciated. Thank you for all the comments. We are back tomorrow with Div 2 race from Spa as well. Just the standard 22 lap race, short qualifying. So do join us for that. And yes, we've got our exhibition GT series starting this week. So lobby integrity pending. We should hopefully soon have some league racing up running and back on Thursday and Friday evenings. But we shall see. Still pending on that one. Right, I'm going to go catch the end of the Liverpool game. So thank you everybody for joining us, and we will see you again real soon.